On this episode of Travelers, Jorden undertakes his first solo trip, this time to Japan to visit Marantz and Denon at their facility in Shirakawa. He got to check out these storied brands and really soak it all in, along with some sake for good measure. Buckle up, here we go.
Alright, so after a little bit of delays as normal with traveling, finally arrived in Tokyo, and I have Rocky from Harman picking me up. So we're heading to the hotel, and then we're going to do a meet and greet with all the different magazines and everybody that's going to be showing up.
Jorden has been itching to visit Japan since he joined the SoundStage team. He's literally been trying to organize one of these trips for years. So this was a dream come true. So jet lag be damned, he got out on the town with the rest of the gang to experience some Japanese nightlife.
Good morning. We're getting ready for day one. We're just about to go downstairs and meet up and have breakfast and then jump on a train. And today I believe we're going to Shirakawa, the factory, to look at manufacturing. So really excited to see what this is all about. We got about 15 minutes to go explore and have fun, and then we're going to meet up and we're going to jump onto the bullet train to go to the Shirakawa factory. So we just arrived at the factory, and right now what we're going to do is walk through the history in the museum of Denon and Marantz products. So we get to see some of the heritage and some of the really cool products, and we're going to talk about some of them specifically, some fascinating history, all the way to the space program, which we're going to get into right now.
We are here at the very early table of Marantz products, where you will see at the beginning Model 2, Model 5, Model 7, Model 8, but I wanted to speak about the beautiful Model 9, because not many people are aware this product was used to support the Apollo program, taking mankind to the moon. So Model 9 was deemed so dependable in creating power that it was reworked a couple of units to make sure that the communication from space to Earth was done in a really good manner, and we're very proud that we were part of that great program.
Next up, they got a peek at the cartridge manufacturing area.
Welcome in our Denon cartridge assembly facility. So this is where the beautiful DL103 cartridge, our most famous cartridge, will be assembled. This product has seen the first light of day in 1964, and until this day the manner of making and producing this element or cartridge hasn't changed anything. We have only one person who can do this job, which is a female, and they do this because they have a lot of sensitivity in their hands. And as you can see, she's now actually spooling the copper wire onto the cartridge itself, but with our naked eye it's even difficult for us to see the wire, and she does it with such precision and craftsmanship.
So right now we're doing a little factory tour and we're seeing some of the manufacturing. The really cool, amazing thing about this place is that when you go into it, not only is there just a ton of boxes, it's massive, it's clean, and it's almost completely silent. So Doug is going to make fun of me for this because my voice travels, but I'm not the one that's gotten called out to quiet down. So there you go. Do I zip it up? It's hard to see, but it's a nice crop top.
Marantz and Denon are well known for their manufacturing capability. There aren't many hi-fi companies that produce the sheer volume of products that they do, so it was no surprise to see a truly world-class manufacturing facility. Jorden had the pleasure of listening to several presentations outlining their processes and seeing firsthand how some of these products get built.
All right, so we're about halfway through day one. We just went in and did a listening room test with both the Denon as well as the Marantz systems. It was quite incredible for Denon. We listened to some different movies in a pretty incredible 9-channel setup, the 801s as the speakers. It was awesome. In particular, there was Unbroken, which if you haven't seen it, go see it. Great movie, but the scene that they put on kind of gave me a little chills and goosebumps, so I know what I'm gonna watch when I get home. And then for Marantz, we played a bunch of different music, and there was an EDM track, and I'm forgetting the name of it right now, but it was quite powerful and it was quite cool, and it really showed off the bass and the clarity and the smoothness of the system. So right now, everyone's kind of broken out, doing their own things. They're gonna be doing interviews, so I'm getting ready for that. And while I do, I'm just kind of exploring one of the different areas of this massive factory. I think what impresses me most so far is the fact that not only is there like a history of these products and they've been around forever, and you see kind of the dedication that people have to them, but it's just the sheer vastness and size of things. And the way Japanese do things, it's all very clean and it's very organized. So even though there's an abundance of products, there's a huge amount of stuff, you can tell that there's like thought put into how it's arranged and why it's there and all these other things, which makes it very, very impressive and very cool to tour around and check things out.
やはりその頃デノンは広くまだ放送局用の機器とかも作ってましたし、いろいろな研究もやっている中で、私はやはりオーディオ機器を作りたいと思いました。AV レシーバーにもすごく興味を持っていて、やはりそれができるのは白川工場ここだということで、最初に配属されたのは研究部だったんですけども、そこから白川でぜひオーディオを作らせてくれということで希望がすぐに通りまして、2002年3年にはすでにこちらに来てアンプのチームに配属したと思います。
What do you feel is the Japanese kind of vibe or the Japanese influence on the manufacturing process? What is Japan or Japanese known for in manufacturing electronics?
Our factory is a very professional thing, and this factory is engineering. The factory is the same location, so we are easily to communicate with them, and we can make a difficult product.
And when it comes to stuff like quality control, how does the manufacturing here handle quality control? How do you make sure that each product coming off the line is as good as it can be?
We can control every parts, and everything is controlled in our factory to keep the Marantz quality.
So right now we're in a hallway, the Hall of Fame at Denon and Marantz, and we get to look at some of the products that they've made over the years.
We're here at the Denon and Marantz Hall of Fame, and we're looking at some old legacy products. What a lot of people don't know is that Denon had a very big relationship with NHK, the national broadcaster in Japan, for many years, and we produced a ton of different broadcast equipment, going back from turntables, CD players, mini discs, cassette decks, the works. So everything you see here is, designed for the broadcast and radio industry.
What is absolutely incredible about this Hall of Fame is just the vast amount of products that they have. This place just goes on forever, but also the variety. And it's not just all the same kind of things that you'd expect. They have components that you didn't even know that they made. Everything from DJing equipment to all kinds of other stuff. Absolutely fascinating. So I am here in the lobby at Denon and Marantz, and what's really neat is everywhere you look in this place, there's something to look at. So if we go over here, you can flip this camera around. We got some of the newer products. And we're at another multi-channel listening center in the bottom. So this place is just completely endless with the amount of rooms and interesting things to take a look at. There is so many cool things that we saw today. I think what kind of impacted me the most and what really stuck with me is just how much Denon and Marantz have done over the years. Denon being 116 years old is just incredibly impressive for any company, let alone a company that's in the hi-fi space. And Marantz just has so much technology behind them. It was pretty epic. So we went to the restaurant that was the inspiration behind Kill Bill. And then we went to what was called a jazz club, a jazz and cigar club. But it didn't really feel like a jazz club. It was really cool. It kind of gave me like Casablanca vibes. We listened to a live band that was absolutely phenomenal. They were playing like, not quite samba, but some South American music, so really jived with it. And we stayed up quite late. Basically, all in all, I think yesterday was like a 20-something hour day for me. So a little bit tired, got back to the hotel and absolutely just passed out. Something nobody talks about on our trip is the amount of batteries that we have to charge. Now, I got this sweet charger that's like 240 watts to kind of handle all these, but I still have to swap it out. So I need to make sure that before dinner, I at least get some juice going to these guys because we need it for a full day of filming tomorrow. Good morning. We are just getting into the Denon and Marantz location in Tokyo, and we are going to listen to some products today. We are going to see some new unreleased stuff, which we don't know too much about, and we're going to get to talk to the soundmasters. So pretty excited for today. We'll see what all comes about. To start, check this out. So this is absolutely incredible. I wonder if it still works. We might actually get to hear it.
So we're in Japan. I'm a director of hardware engineering in Japan. So now my name is Yoshi. So we are in the Denon listening room. So over there, we just finished the listening session here. However, this area is usually the secret area, but I can quickly show you. So Yamauchi-san, our sound master, is working here, usually listening to the music, or the soldering, change the parts to make the great Denon sound. So this is how Yamauchi-san is working here.
And it's nice and close to the listening room to test.
Yeah. So check the sound here, change the component and back. So he is doing almost every day.
The rooms that the soundmasters use are very different between Denon and Marantz. Is there the personality of the different products visually shown in how the rooms are created and built?
This was a truly challenging endeavor. Using a translator to conduct an interview, this is something we'd never done before, but something we have to embrace in order to offer the global coverage that we do.
そうです。伝統とかそういった部分で影響してるかな。で、ここの部屋もまあ、すでに私が来た頃はもうすでにここがそうだったので、その前のことはちょっとわからない部分ではありますね。
山内さん来てその今の音に近づけるためにちょっと変えたとこっていうのもあるんですね。
ですね。さっき言ったような少し、ダンプ気味だった、ところはなるべくライブというか、少し自然な感じになるように。スピーカーのセッティングとか、あとリスニングポイントの設定とか、その辺は今のデノンサウンドに、よりそれが伝わりやすいようにですね、少しずつ変えてきているという感じ。
All in all, Jordan's visit to Japan was illuminating. He got to see what few others have, and with a new understanding and appreciation for these legendary brands. We're hoping to come back soon, next time with a more traditional SoundStage approach where we can take more time to dig into specific products.
So the Japan trip is coming to an end, and I just checked in and all that, and I started getting flight delays. So, very used to the lounges throughout the world, and right now I'm hanging out at the ANA lounge, and they have self-serving beer. So I'm gonna help myself to this, and as this trip is happening, you're also going to see Chris Jorden and Doug Schneider in Germany and then the Netherlands. So watch out for that Travelers video, either next or combined into one. Take care, guys.